This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Etsy.
Marcy. Happy 2021.
Happy
2021. Happy 20. Oh,
21.
I forgot. I forgot. Mama immediately came charging towards me.
Oh yeah, she hates your singing.
She really hates my singing. I think I stopped in time, so I mean, she
There's
really
no blood drawn. No blood's drawn, so you stopped in time.
She doesn't quite attack me. She just lets me know to stop.
Yeah, she's just like, hey, we don't need that. Okay.
Yeah, she's about as aggressive as like a mean Sunday school teacher.
Ooh,
like kind of like
that can be aggressive, dude.
But like being like, excuse me.
Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Could you stop? Happy New Year, dude.
Happy New Year. Can you believe it?
No.
Whoa, man. It hasn't hit me still. Because nothing has usually stuff's going on and it feels different, man.
Yeah. The only thing that is different for me is that my mom is recovering from COVID finally.
Yes.
Ow,
Oh, good.
Uh-oh. Get out of here.
You're not even singing, dude. You're not even singing and she's swiping at you.
She remembered that I did sing.
I'm so glad your mom's recovering. And you can edit this out. How is she mentally feeling about everything?
I think she, she feels okay.
Mm-hmm.
And always has, she's rolling right along.
Yep.
It's the same old. But she doesn't feel 100%. And her cousin who had it said it took 7 weeks before he felt back to normal. So I think it's a slow, but she had a couple scary days. So, because she had been, I want to say we're 3 weeks out from her
when she got
positive test, but not from her
symptoms and stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
But it just takes a long time.
It takes a very long time.
So that's a good thing. That's the one thing different was that over Christmas I was very stressed.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
And then one day she was like, I'm checking a job. And I was like, you should not be. She's like, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Listen to your body.
Whatever, dude.
Listen to your body.
So yeah, that's my biggest New Year's update.
That's good. We got a puppy. Well, Gilly got a puppy. I'm along for the ride.
So cute.
She's perfect. Her name is Wilma. She is so damn cute. Lots of diarrhea, but that's
no, you or the dog.
Me. I don't know. Yeah, fuck Wilma. No. Her and me and Gilly. It's Christmas time, so you're bound to have diarrhea constantly.
When a dog eats a goose, Christmas goose.
Yeah, we fed her a whole Christmas goose, feathers and all, and then she really's just been shitting a ton. No, she's good. She's very new to us and is perfect and cute.
That's so cute. Wait till she loses her baby teeth and you find them. They're so little and sharp.
I know. There was a point where Gilly was like, I was holding her and all of a sudden she was just like, oop. And Gilly was like, did you just swallow one of your baby teeth?
Did you just swallow? Remember when Buster had a double teeth,
Oh,
double fangs?
Yeah. Whoa.
Didn't last long. I have no idea where. I assume he ate it too.
Ew, yeah. I guess we all swallow teeth. Who are we kidding, right?
I love them.
I eat them all the time.
Now, Betsy, I wanted to tell you about a little doc I watched last night. Because I was in the mood. I told you that I watched Crazy But Not Insane on HBO, which is a doc
check that out.
about the psychiatrist who studies serial killers and her findings. It's very fascinating because it's just study of the brain, not so much a true crime, but more, understanding what goes on and how the brain gets that way. But I was wanting to watch another good kind of crime-y doc. Couldn't find any. I'm like out of them. So,
really? Okay, yeah, you didn't like The Ripper. Have you been watching Heaven's Gate on HBO Max? Sorry, you had one that you found. Never mind.
Well, I should.
It's pretty cool. It's only 4 parts, I think, too, and it's pretty rad. It's fucked up.
I don't have the biggest interest in cults, but maybe I just need to dig into it. But
no, that's fair enough.
I found this not great. It wasn't oh, this is such a great doc American Murderer, whatever that Chris.
Oh, Chris Watts one. Whoa.
That was done. That was done very well. It was
shit, man.
Great
that was
storytelling.
Spooky.
Very spooky. But this one, so it's this was very low budget, and it was on Amazon Prime, and it was called The Body Snatchers, maybe.
What?
And it was a real case. It happened the year that I moved to New York. And I don't remember it being in the news, but it was 2005. This company in I don't know what part of the city. I think they were out in Brooklyn or Queens. Brooklyn. They were in Brooklyn. Okay, so it was this bio technical company where they're basically what they do is when people have surgeries like an ACL tear or something like that, they can have donor tissue used to replace something.
Ooh, okay.
So these guys were in the market of that, and they were, I think, kind of pioneers of being we can use this, and a lot of people didn't even know what it was, and so they were selling, so they were getting donors, and then basically this Wall Street firm was buying it up and selling it to hospitals and blah 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 blah. And you can't it's illegal to buy or sell body parts.
It is.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it anywhere. They were paying basically distribution fees, but they were they were on one body you could make $200,000.
Whoa.
So it's very lucrative, and sometimes it's not easy to get a lot of healthy young donors. So they made deals with different funeral homes and were just taking any old body. And I was this is really fucked up. And the guy's it's perfectly legal. There's a misunderstanding, because they're talking to the guys. They're in prison. Spoiler. And some of the bodies would then be returned and buried. They were replacing bones with PVC pipe.
No.
And then this one, gosh, I'm not going to remember it was a famous British author who, oh God.
Charles Dickens.
No,
God, Shakespeare.
I cannot remember who he was, but I'm going to look it up.
Shakespeare.
Snatcher, NYC. The bones. Michael Mastromino. Oh, he died of bone cancer. Ironic.
Whoa.
I can't find the. I wish I could find the British. I'm not going to be able to find it. Well, maybe if I spelled British right. So anyway, so taking these bodies, some were to be cremated, and then they were just they're I guess we didn't get all of our family back. But the kicker was this one lady, one family was our father was a cancer, he died of cancer.
So are you giving tissue to...
Well,
Or is that how it works? Wait, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
the guy was like, that's not possible. You can't, they eradicate all that things before they put it into the body, blah, blah, blah. But this other woman did get hepatitis B from it.
Whoa.
And he was like, you can't prove that's where it's from. It was fine. He's like, he's like crying, whatever. It's so interesting. And like, the more you hear, you're like, this is horrible.
That's like old-timey fucking Victorian era shit.
Yes.
Like, we need to steal these bodies for science and also whatever. Whoa.
And the guy is so ironic that he did die of bone cancer since he was a bone stealer.
You bone stealer, and then the universe was like, I'm gonna steal your bones.
Stealing your bones. But like I said, it's not an amazing documentary, but the story, at first I was like, oh, interesting. And then I was like, oh, whenever I heard the stuff about like all the, like that they were just you're not supposed to give old people's like
stuff.
It has to be young, healthy tissue, you know?
That's so nuts. I didn't even know that. That's like, well, it's The Simpsons, but I think it's also like a Twilight Zone or something where you get like the hair transplant and then it like takes over and you become. It was the Simpsons one. It's like Homer gets a hair transplant from Snake the criminal, and so he like becomes Snake. But it's based off of like a Twilight Zone or another one of those Tales from the Crypt or something like that. And it feels so goofy, but it is.
I've seen that Tales from the Crypt, I think.
Let me see. Like hair donor. Donor
we are doing so much
TV,
Googling.
TV app. Let's see. Not All in the Family. Oh man, what was it? Treehouse of Horror.
Okay.
Oh, I bet it'll tell us. It'll tell it. Amazing Stories. It's a parody of an Amazing Stories episode called Hell to Pay. Hell to Pay. Oh, Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay and Hell to Pay.
Got it.
Where a dude gets a hair transplant from an evil like serial killer or something. It's pretty great.
I also found out who it was a British journalist called Alistair Cook.
Alistair Cook.
Yes.
What did they do? They discovered this was going on?
No, that's one of the bodies that they had surgically plundered, it says in this
Whoa.
in this New York Times
article. Plundered. That's a beautifully written.
It's so funny because the two guys who like owned the company were prosecuted, and I think some of the funeral homes, but not the big
not the Wall Street people.
No, and they
of course not.
Yeah, they never get in trouble. Interesting.
I'm reading right now, and now we're just catching up.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
reading this Anne Rule book, Green River Running Red, or whatever, about the Green River Killer. Anne Rule rules, by the way, too.
You know what? What an interesting, just what a coincidence that she was wanted to be a crime writer, happened to be very good, or at least kind of like friendly acquaintances with Ted Bundy. And then was like, this is great. I'm having a sick-ass
really
career.
Good at this.
Yes.
Unbelievably good. And she was writing about how when she was a cop in the Seattle area, because it's about like a lot of sex workers were killed by this Green River Killer, and how when she was a cop, she would have to arrest a lot of the sex workers. And she was like, I would have to arrest them, but like never their Johns. Like they were never, it was always the women. It was like rarely the dudes who would pay where she was just like, it's such a weird broken system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so strange. But that reminded me of that thing where it's like, of course the Wall Street people are not accounted for, of just like you are a big part of this problem. In all of the world.
Guys, if you want, like I said, not the best doc I've ever seen, but an interesting story. Body Snatchers on Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna check that out for sure.
All right, another thing that not only do we chit chat a lot all of a sudden. I guess we always did.
It's a new year. We're just gonna talk.
Or just chit and chatting.
Yeah, this is now called a funny chit and chat.
We talk about just whatever we can think of.
Kind of whatever.
You know, we can't be stopped and we cannot start. So we keep changing our format, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we want to keep you on your toes. We want to keep ourselves on our toes.
Look, when someone told me how to make a successful podcast, they said, be inconsistent.
Yeah,
Inconsistency counts.
Inconsistency is awesome. We'll get back to guests and stuff. We're figuring it all out, man.
Look, sometimes we just don't think about doing it till too late. Whatever, you know. But this week we're going to do a hybrid listener story where we're going to read some and then listen to some.
Yeah.
Because one thing as we're going through the backlog, we just have so many great stories. I haven't even opened the email. So we got to plow
and keep
through
them
them.
coming. We love them. I say this every time, but we love them.
Absolutely. This is the most fun is hearing people's stories.
Yes.
I mean, obviously I love to talk too.
I mean, I love talking. I love talking.
I was blessed with the gift of gab.
I was blessed with this beautiful voice to keep talking.
Oh yeah. So should we just dig on into this stuff?
What do we start with? Do we start with a reading one or do we start with a listening one?
In the interest of laziness, should I pull up a listener story?
Yeah. I love that. Hell yes.
So a year ago, I was living in mid-state New York with my now husband, then fiance, in this creaky, very old duplex. And we held domain over the top floor, so the top apartment was ours. And our staircase was very creaky. And everything got especially creaky in the winter, which is when this story takes place. I was a baker, and I would drive a town over to go to my shift, and I would be up at like 3:30 or 4 in the morning. And then I started oversleeping, and it was like 5 in the morning. But, you know, I would get there, and I would do my baking, and I would come home, and then my husband and I would have like an hour, 2 hours to just hang out before he had to go and walk to his job that was like half a mile down from our home. And one day I had gotten home, we hung out, it was very cold. We had to seal off all of our windows because the house was so old, but that's all that we could do. And there was a lot of air that could come in. The place had a whole like series of sounds and rhythms that were fully its own. I was all bundled up on the couch and watching Netflix or Hulu or something, and my husband kissed me goodbye, and then I heard him walk out the door. He walked down the stairs and out the door, and I heard the door shut, and I went back to watching Netflix. And then 5-10 minutes later, I heard our door open, and like distinctly I could tell inside and not outside. I heard footsteps coming up the stairs. And so the way that we can kind of tell who's walking around in our house growing up, you know, like which family member is like you know, walking around near wherever we are, like when you're in your room with your door shut and stuff like that, by the rhythm of their gait, I could hear that it was my husband. And I said, "Hey, baby." And then the footsteps fully stopped, like the stomping up the stairs. And I heard the rhythm and walk and stride of my husband get like halfway up the stairs. And then all sound just fully ceased. And like I said, our house is old and it made a lot of noise. If you shift your weight standing still, you're gonna make noise, and there was nothing. And so I called out again, and there was no sound. And I decided I was gonna call my husband and see whether or not he'd come in and grab something from, I don't know, hanging off of our banister 3 steps up from the mudroom and then left. I don't know. But I called him, and he said that he was at work and he had just gotten there, and I heard the pots and pans clang in the background. And I was like, and you didn't come home at all? He said no. So I grabbed a Louisville Slugger off the side of our couch. And because of how much like random unexplainable shit had happened in such a quick time frame, my mind was already like, something might be afoot that is not necessarily as tangible as what I'm used to on a day-to-day basis. So I don't know what a Louisville Slugger would have done, but I grabbed it anyway, and I looked over and I saw my cats were just fixated at the top of the staircase on the door. They were like 6 months old. They could not like hold their focus on one thing without changing channels for more than maybe like 20 seconds. And I had seen them while I was still sitting on the couch, and they just hadn't moved and were staring. And I am definitely of the premonition that cats are always half in and half out. So yeah, I was definitely, my mind was going in a particular direction in terms of like quick theories on what was going on. And I get to the top of the staircase. I've got my slugger in like full batting position, and I look down and there's no one there. And if something physical creaked its way up some steps, I knew the sounds of my house. It would have creaked its way going down the steps. But I looked, and I did see that my doorway was 6 inches open. Just slightly more than a crack. And I just took a deep breath and bolted downstairs and was like, alright, whatever's up. And our little foyer was empty, and I knocked on our downstairs neighbor's door, and I said, hey, did you come home just now from work and come up the stairs and get settled in like maybe less than 5 minutes ago? A lot has happened in that time. And she said no. And looked around outside really quickly, and I saw nothing. And this town is got a lot of history in it, and it was built on old colonial settlement grounds, and I don't know if that is related or not. There's also a bunch of woods everywhere, but I can't shake the feeling that something paid me a visit. So anyway, love your show. I listen to it on my commutes to work. I work at a haunted plantation, so it gets me real hype. Okay, bye.
Buried the lead. Buried the
Working
lead.
at a haunted plantation.
What?
Whoa,
Okay.
dude. Yeah, Marcy, address.
Oh, that she was recording that while flying an airplane? I was like, is this an airplane?
We're in an airplane. And we had to do like one of those like landings, land and then take off again.
It was definitely one of those old-timey airplanes where you wear a scarf and there's nothing covering your head.
Snoopy. You're like the Red Baron Snoopy airplane, whatever.
We started to land, but upon the approach, realized there was trouble at the tarmac, so we lifted up again. I'm sorry, Mama. She doesn't like me podcasting anymore.
Dude, Mama is so mad at you right now. Wow. That is spooky.
Yes. If I thought someone was upstairs, I know that I would do what she did.
Yeah.
Which is, get a weapon and go investigate. But ideally what you should do is leave the house.
I mean,
if you think someone's in there.
yeah, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I would call my husband and be like, were you just here? You were not. Okay.
Also, you kiss me when you get home.
Yeah, and you're going to make out with me every time you get home now, okay? So I know it's you.
I need to taste you to know
but
it's
the
you.
cats, it was something spooky, man.
Absolutely.
It is a ghost for sure.
Oh, and yeah, the colonial, like those
Yeah, dude.
New York, that's where the first atrocities were happening. Yeah. Ugh.
Whoa.
I don't want to live in a place that makes a lot of noise.
I don't either.
It's not for me.
It's a little creaky where I live, and like I'll be working out. Yeah, that's right. I work out
Pump and
by
iron.
playing video games.
Okay.
But like the floor will creak, and I feel so like I'm like, oh, it's because I'm fucking fat.
No.
But that's not the case at all. It's an older house.
I can hear like little kids next door, or 2 doors away. They play in our driveway and in the back area a lot. They really shouldn't. Kids, if you're listening, 1, you're very young. 2,
Yeah, what?
stop it. But you can hear their feet hitting the ground outside.
Whoa.
Like it makes like noise inside and not just like footsteps, but like the underground noise of it,
Whoa, yeah.
like a thud. So people just making noise, moving throughout the
world, man. The
Hey,
world,
man.
man.
The world around.
I have a bat. Gilly and I both have bats.
I have a crowbar.
Mono got us bats when we were all living together, and then
Aww.
he took his, of course, and gave him
That was his Christmas stocking present.
Yes, yeah. These huge bats to beat the shit out of someone if they try to get in.
I can see what it is. It's just wrapped just like a bat, though.
No. My dad one Christmas made me stilts because I wanted to be a street performer.
Oh my God, Betsy.
My dad, I wanted that so bad. I was like, I gotta be a street performer. I think that'd be so cool. Like, I'll do magic and juggle and be funny and do stilts and stuff. And so my dad made me stilts that you could like raise the step and get high. Like, they were pretty rad. And he wrapped them very funny. And there's a picture of me on the stilts still in the paper, like in the wrapping paper, just so pumped.
Oh, that's very cute. Very cute. Oh man, I don't know why she's mad at me. She's mad at me.
Mama hates you.
She's not doing anything, just being like, hey,
shut up.
shut
Hey,
up.
Shut up, please.
My kids are in the back destroying your bedroom.
Please
Shut up.
Be quiet while they do that.
Should we read some now?
Yeah, I got one ready.
Please read it to me, Betsy.
I will. The subject of this one is a ghost on the go.
Poo-poo.
Dear Marcy and Betsy, long time, first time. Thank you.
Yay!
I've been meaning to write to you ever since I listened to your New Year's Eve 2019 episode. Whoa,
long time
like
ago.
A year ago, when you declared your absolute rejection of running ghosts. Hell yeah, get them out of here, man. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Quarantine downtime has finally let me get around to sharing with you a story from my past along a similar theme that may possibly leave your pants in a shat state of affairs. That's nicely put.
I like
nicely put. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm going to actually zoom in. I don't have my glasses in.
I'm old.
They really, computer screens, man, they can really take your eyes and throw them in the trash.
I'll say this. I got a 13-inch Mac.
That's what I have.
It is not big enough.
It's teeny.
In the quarantine era, I've realized I have to have multiple windows open at all times. And 13 inches is not enough to contain the windows I need.
Oh, I thought you meant in your house, and I was like, okay.
I gotta throw my MacBook out the window.
Wait, yeah, why does that matter? Oh, yeah. It's teeny. It's teeny. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This all took place at a friend's house when I was 14. We were just hanging out in his room, me reading comic books on the floor while he jammed on the drums to songs on the radio. Cool, man. I had a clear view down the hallway where I was sitting. I could see to the far end where it opened up to the dining room and living room. You might hear puppies in the back. A puppy in the back.
Oh my God, I hope so.
And she's fine.
She's a baby.
She's a baby, and we were told that we have to ignore it sometimes, or else she'll get in the habit of whining to get whatever she wants.
Oh, I just heard a little. Well. But it's cute. It's very cute.
It's cute. So I apologize for that, but welcome to my life now. Okay, I'm sorry. I was. Oh yeah, she's going.
Okay, but Betsy, you do have that puppy in a headlock.
Shut up, Marcy! Come on.
JK,
She likes
JK.
to wrestle.
JK, that puppy's fine.
I had a clear view down the hallway from where I was sitting. I could see to the far end where it opened up to the dining room and living room. His little brother was there with us too, sitting between me and the door to the room. The three of us were the only ones in the house at the time. At one point, I raised my head from what I was reading, casually glancing down the hallway. That's when I did a double take as I saw something at the far end of the hallway crossing the line of sight and heading toward the kitchen. From what I can recall, it was the perfect silhouette of a tall, lanky person walking quickly, almost running as with purpose, in full stride.
Ew.
It didn't make a sound, and if it was a person, it didn't seem to turn its head or anything, just long, swinging arms and legs. Ew. I was trying to make sense of what I'd just seen when my friend's little brother, who saw it too, vaulted to his feet and practically leapt over me to my friend at the drums, yelling at him to stop and shouting something like, I saw him, he's huge now. Oh, that's so gross. He's huge now. Okay. My friend immediately stopped drumming, jumped out from behind the drum kit, and ran out the bedroom door and down the hallway to investigate. Like whatever that thing was. He ran out the bedroom door, down the hallway to investigate. Like whatever that thing was owed him money. All I could do was follow him and ask, what the WTF was happening? He didn't really answer until we searched every room of the house. The search yielded nothing amiss. Then he finally started filling me in that ever since he could remember, he'd seen this shadow in the house, that it used to be his height when they were little, and how they used to play hide and seek together. I have so many chills. Chills.
Kids, no, don't.
Oh, shit. He said that as they grew up over the years, so did the shadow. They hadn't seen it for a long time and started to think it was gone. They were confused about why it was so tall now, though. I think they figured the shadow was mimicking their growth, but it was clearly taller now than anyone who lived in the house. Oh my God. When his mom got home, he relayed to her what happened with all the casualness of passing along a phone message, and she was all, oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? What? And she went on to tell me about how since before my friend was born, she'd felt but never seen a presence in the house. Oh my God. This is fucking me up, man. The most dramatic of the few experiences she shared with me was while she was in the kitchen when the doorbell rang, but no one was there when she answered it, and when she returned, she found all the overhead kitchen cabinets open with their plates and glasses scattered across the floor. She hadn't heard a sound while she stepped away, and not a single piece was broken or chipped. I have so many chills.
She threw up. She threw up, guys. She just puked.
So many chills, man. This is fucking wild. At no point did any of them ever indicate that they were afraid of it. And I guess that's what struck me the most about the whole thing. How matter of fact they were all being about it. Like it was perfectly normal to have this presence coming and going and doing stuff. I mean, I can't say I was afraid of it either. The moment didn't instill fear or dread. I was just really perplexed about what I saw. But the moment is permanently seared into my brain, as clear as if it happened yesterday. I even remember that Dream On by Aerosmith was on the radio when it happened.
Well, I mean,
Hell yeah, dude.
that's kind of the guitar of that is spooky, so that's perfect.
Despite my lack of fear, and despite the fact I was, up to that point, really comfortable about hanging out at that house all the time, even sleeping over a few times, it wouldn't surprise you to know my time there reduced dramatically after that incident.
Fair.
Hell yeah, dude. Especially with everybody being so casual, which I guess they're used to it, but whatever. We remained friends throughout junior high and high school, despite going to different schools, but we'd usually hang out somewhere else after that incident. The topic never came up again until we caught up with each other a few years after college over IMs, when he unexpectedly wrote something like, "Hey, remember that tall shadow you saw at the house at the time? Turns out that wasn't the same one I grew up with." And that was it. He was offline by the time I read what he wrote, and he never clarified either what he meant by that or why he brought it up after all those years. That's my story. Thanks for reading, and thanks for being such a great source of spooky information and entertainment. Be safe and take care during these crazy quarantine times. Wow.
Oh, what does it mean?
That tall shadow you saw at the house that time, turns out that wasn't the same one I grew up with. What? I want to know everything.
Was it the other shadow's dad?
Maybe. That is...
Was the little shadow person punished for leaving the house without asking?
Maybe.
Maybe there was a shadow person fire that you can't see because that's really just wind in their world.
And they blew away.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
That was disgusting.
It really fucked me up. And immediately, as soon as it's like the younger brother was like, I saw him.
He's big. The saying, it's big, or he's big now.
Yeah.
Was terrible. Like, I knew then, I was like, this is horrible.
This is fucked up. It's so scary.
Because for a while I was like, is it something growing up? I definitely do think shadow people have whole shadow families.
Oh yeah, they have the little cutout stickers on their shadow vans of all the shadow members of their families.
Yes. The stickers are just light.
They're just light. Whoa. And the mom just being like, oh, it's been a while. Like, the casualness is kind of comforting, but also kind of infuriating.
I don't
just
like
no,
it.
this is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is scary.
No, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the casual nature of someone being like, oh, they're back? Oh, interesting. Ow! Why?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just flick a little
Marcy,
water at her.
I think Mama just slit Marcy's throat.
I don't
Hold
know
it together, man. We gotta record.
I know she just wants attention, but it's not the time.
I know.
I'm gonna put her in with your puppy.
Oh yeah. I bet Wilma would love her.
She's just being a frisky little kitty.
Frisky kitty, frisky kitty.
Oh
that was really good. That is so scary.
It's
I do also
very
like
scary. Also like
the cabinets and everything being just placed. That's so poltergeisty, the movie.
now when I've heard things like that or seen it in movies or whatever, where all of a sudden everything is like in a new place. Why don't you hear it? Is like if you were to see it, would it be floating silently, or does it just like poof and reappear like I Dream of Jeannie?
Just like right?
I don't.
And how does they do it fast? How does they do it fast?
How does they do
it fast enough to not shatter stuff? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because maybe it is like, I've never really thought about that. What if it is just like, yeah, like timelines.
I dream of Jeannie.
I dream of Jeannie. Blink. Timelines fucking just doing whatever. What if that's like, what if it's like, the mom was on a different timeline and was trying to get back to this timeline, Back to the Future style. I don't know. My head's going to explode.
Yeah, there's some bubbling.
There's
parts.
some bubbling happening.
There's some fissures and bubbles.
That's wild to think about how that happens.
And why so mysterious? Why pop on an IM?
That too.
Why?
That too.
So many questions. Remember when we used to G chat and IM people?
Yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. And then I guess just texting and stuff now, right? Or
I think we got so many applications that could do the same thing, like a Slack channel. Or maybe we're just like, wait, why are we doing this? We have emails.
Right. I think that's it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I miss it.
I miss AIM so bad.
Well, if you put your text through your computer like we do, it's like
Excuse me.
AIM.
Yes, it is.
That is a good way for me to annoy my friends. Sending too many texts. Disgusting,
Whoa,
right?
that was good. That really messed me up. I want to see that as like, what a cool short that would be, of like just hanging out. You see something, and it ends like a horror short where it ends with the kid going, "I saw him. He's gotten taller."
That gave
like,
me
what a
chills.
cool fucking.
That gave me chills.
Let's make it. We got it. It's
bigger now.
Copyright.
Oh my God.
He's bigger now.
I really am like, my beard is coming back.
My whole body was.
Yeah, you're a Yeti.
I'm a Yeti now.
Yeti spaghetti.
Yeti spaghetti. Yeah, I might eat that. Yeti spaghetti, just like little.
Like SpaghettiOs, but in the shape of Yetis.
Oh, cute. Yeah. Let's do that.
Or spaghetti hiding behind a tree where you can't get it in full view.
Yeah. I like to kind of just capture my spaghetti, and a lot of people think it's a bit.
Test the spaghetti's DNA.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to record earlier in the day so that my brain would function better, and it's not.
Dude, it has been just like, I feel just like 2 weeks of just feeling wild, man. Not sleeping well, just
nonsense. Just full nonsense on my part.
Nonsense. Pure nonsense.
Well, I'll read another one. How about that? Will that make things better, huh?
That'll make everything better.
Okay, this one is subject line UFO with 3 question marks.
Whoa.
And my dad in his underwear. Ooh, zaddy.
No question marks there, huh?
Oh, no,
nice.
Please give it to daddy. Sorry.
Immediately behind. I'm so sorry. I'm
truly
so sorry.
Apologize.
Good God, I'm sorry.
God bless you. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. My name is Crystal, and this happened in the late 90s, and I was like 14 or 15 at the time.
Nice.
My sister and I shared the upstairs room, and it was on the other side of the house, away from my parents and our younger brother's room. It was a hot summer night in our small town in SoCal. Yeah.
I bet it's Los Angeles.
It's my neighbor. So we were all sleeping with our windows open. Our room upstairs had a big window and all 4 walls. So it got had big windows on all 4 walls. Sorry.
Nice.
So it got a lot of wind coming through. It was around 1 a.m. and I'm a very light sleeper. I woke up to a huge whoosh.
What? That was really good. And you read it.
I read it.
You read that perfect wind sound. What letter does that start with?
WOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOO O S S S S S S S S H H H H H H H H.
Marcy, you did it. That was good, man.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Whoosh sound. I sprang up out of my bed to the sound. I ran straight to our south window because that was the window I could see our driveway and front yard. It sounded like when you open the front door to a house that's running a swamp cooler, like
Whoa,
breaking
yeah.
an air seal, but 1,000 times louder. Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Whoa.
It sounds like whoosh.
Yeah, it feels like I feel stores have that where you like first walk in.
And like sometimes like a food establishment
Yes,
will have that.
that's
yeah.
where I think I'm thinking of it, where it is just like, whoa, what
Yeah.
the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah. By the time I'd reached my south window, my mom flung our door open and yelled from the bottom of the staircase to my sister and I, asking if we were okay. I'm fine, Mom. Oriel is still sleeping. What was that? She said, I have no idea. I turned back to look out my window again, and this time I see my dad outside in the front yard in his tidy whities with his handgun in his right hand, looking scared as fuck.
Whoa.
So he's looking around and goes to the side of this truck where I can't see him anymore. As he's walking around the passenger side of his truck, this orange orb is floating around from the tailgate. The orb is about the size of a volleyball, and it was intelligent.
What? Ooh.
It was moving away from my dad to not be detected by him. I stood there at my window, frozen in amazement, scared shitless, but also fascinated by what the hell I was witnessing. As my dad is coming around from the back of the truck, it was floating around the driver's side. Although it does say fluting, so if you want me to say fluting, I will
God,
say
I hope it was fluting too. The orb was playing a flute.
Well, this is double O.
Oh.
Flouting, tooting. So it was floating around the driver's side when the orb reached the front of the truck and it stopped. Then I heard the whoosh, less H's this time. Again, it only lasted about 2 to 3 minutes, but to me it seemed like 15 minutes.
Whoa.
The second whoosh,
really good, man.
I ran downstairs to my parents' room. I met my dad in the kitchen and we went to find her. Her and I were both white as ghosts, my dad said. What's wrong? What happened? We both asked. You didn't see that? My dad said he didn't see crap. We both told him what we saw. My mom's was worse because my dad said he didn't see crap. We both told him what we saw, and my mom's was worse than mine because she was about 3 feet away from the orb.
Yep.
Because my dad always parked his truck outside their bedroom window. My mom said she saw the orb was not just orange. It had many different colors to it up close.
What?
She said it was almost as if it was pulsating like a heartbeat. And when the orb noticed my mom, that's when she said it stopped directly in front of her, shrank to like the size of a tennis ball, and shot directly up in the blink of an eye. And that's when we heard the second whoosh, just spelled normal, whoosh, sound. When I told my grandpa the next day, he told me it was a leprechaun and to go dig where the orb stopped and shot up.
Hey.
LOL, guess what? No gold.
No gold, Grandpa.
I know you're trying to hit it big before the end, but
Come on, I'm telling you, it's got to be a leprechaun. Grandpa, no.
Till this day, I still have no explanation for what we saw that day.
Whoa.
Thanks, ladies, for your amazing podcast. It keeps me scared and laughing at all the same time. Keep doing what you're doing and don't shit your pants.
Woo. I mean, I'm sorry, they're filled now.
Crystal,
that is
Crystal.
Unbelievable.
That is the
incredible.
Yes, I've never heard a story like that when it comes to UFOs.
No, it was like I don't know. It's fascinating. Like once again, I'm just visualizing like poltergeist. Like if I'm just really picturing it as like a rad, like 80s movie moment, you know?
Batteries not
Like,
included.
yes, yeah, just like
Batteries Not
wow.
Included is one of my favorite movies from the 80s.
I haven't seen it in years.
I haven't seen it in years either, but I remember being like, they're so cute. Those little flying saucers are cute.
They're so cute. Wow.
Very cute.
I mean, that's, yeah.
I'm like noodling it over
Noodle
in my
away,
mind.
man.
And it definitely, I'm like trying to imagine like what it could be other than like our version of a drone that is able to.
Do you think it's from another place? Drone, like where it's like, let's investigate this house and this car on Earth.
And there could be so many of them all the time.
Right. And what if it was just like, oh, we didn't capture, like, we didn't happen to.
What if it's just a reverse hologram sort of thing? No, well, it did move, so it seems like. But you know how like we have holograms so that we could see something. What if holograms have?
What if we're the hologram's hologram, man?
You got it. That's exactly.
Whoa. What if there's Marcy? What if there's a theater in hologram world and they're watching us record right now?
Like
and they're
what
all
if it's
like,
a bunch of Tupacs watching us?
Yeah. There's that place on Hollywood Boulevard where it's like you could see like the hologram of like Buddy Holly and stuff.
Wasn't it at Coachella a few years ago where they had the hologram of Tupac?
Yeah. Wow, that is so wild.
Crystal, that was one of the coolest stories. And I love the whooshes.
The whooshes, Marcy, you really brought those whooshes alive. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you had just gone whoosh. I'd be like, I don't believe it. But that whoosh was really
it definitely
good.
gave you, I wanted you to understand why it woke the whole house up.
Yes, and I did. I woke up.
You were sleeping with the puppy.
I was honk shoeing hard, and I woke up with that whoosh.
She was sawing logs over there.
I mean, she's right out the window, hopefully taking a dump.
Oh, yeah. Take that dump, little puppy.
Yeah.
Our animals are being so disruptive today.
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, I don't know.
It's the new year.
Mommy's just like, you're not petting me, and it's been nearly an hour.
Touch me. Wow. These
so
stories, man, they're good.
Me.
I've been getting wild chills.
That was really fucking creepy. I loved it. Crystal, that was a cool story.
That was very cool.
Oh, and Oriel, your sister, missed it all.
I know. Snoozing.
Sleepy bitch.
Would you, okay, let's say this was happening. Would you wake, let's say I was in the room with you sleeping. Would you wake me up?
Yes.
I would wake the person up too to be like, hey, look, please look.
What if it's
also.
an emergency situation? Like, you don't know. You've never seen that. What if it's not just like a thing is happening? What if it's like, oh shit, this is an emergency. You got to get out of here.
Oh, I didn't even, wow. Yeah. I didn't even think of that.
Time to evacuate.
Time to pack your bags.
Get out. You're going with them. They said one of us has to, and it's not going to be me.
And I'm not doing it.
I think you'll do well up there. Go, get on.
You're going to do so good.
I really believe
so
in you.
Good up in space.
Betsy and Sidaro, I really think you're going to do great up there.
That's a pretty good guess for my middle name.
What is it?
Suzanne.
Oh, Suzanne.
Oh, so yeah.
I kind of got it then.
Yeah.
I got part of it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And your mom is Sue, right?
Yes, Suzanne Sue. She goes by Sue.
One of my other friends' moms is Sue.
It's a good name.
Sue.
Sue.
She's very cute.
She's
okay.
very cute.
Should we listen to another one?
Yeah, let's do it. I like this pattern.
Oh, it's like we're just mixing it up,
We're just a couple of DJs mixing it up.
Coming to you from the heart of Hollywood.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah.
I forgot to share.
Hi, you guys. Love the podcast. I am calling in to let you know about a dream that I had last night. I am currently on antibiotics, and I believe that they have made me have some pretty crazy, vivid dreams. I do not believe that what happened to me in this particular dream was real. I think it was a result of the antibiotics, but I think some other people might have different opinions about it, and I just figured they'd get a kick out of it anyway. So my boyfriend and I moved into this apartment that we're living in 2 months ago. Actually, right on the dot, 2 months ago. We gave our second rent check in this morning. But last night, we were sleeping in bed, and I saw all of a sudden some lights. We're on the second floor of an old house, and in our bedroom, I have visual access to a door that leads to a sort of fire escape to the outside, and right outside the door is this beautiful forest. And I saw lights kind of searching the forest from above, not from within the forest, but from above. And all of a sudden, just like in the movies, a giant ship, like a UFO, comes overhead, and I see it passing through, flying super low, like low enough to touch the top of the house that we live in. And it looks like something right out of the movies, and I am thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't believe this is happening, and I was so scared. And I, shook my boyfriend awake, and I said, do you see that? And am I going crazy? And he said, yeah, I see it. And he was like, just pretend to be asleep. So I'm holding his hand and pretending to be asleep, and I'm so scared. And I keep saying to myself, you're awake. This is happening. I can't believe this is happening. And I kept saying to myself, you are awake right now. You are awake right now. You are awake right now. And then I woke up, and I had not been awake. The only thing I think, because it was such a vivid and frightening dream, the only thing that makes it clear to me that it was a dream was the fact that I could see. I am legally blind. So at night, I take my contacts out, I can't see anything. Not legally blind just means that if, basically you can't drive or do anything. I think I have a, -9 prescription or something like that at this point. So it was a really frightening dream. I was so sure while it was happening that I was awake, and I've never really had, I've had some pretty vivid dreams, but I've never really had one about being abducted by aliens before. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm listening to your guys' podcast. But that being said, I do believe that sometimes things have come to me in dreams, or people have come to me in dreams. And I think this is something that happens in my family a lot, and I've heard on your podcast that it happens to a lot of people. The first time it ever happened to me, I was having a really hard time. I was about 20 and just, going through a rough patch. And in my dream, the doorbell rang, and I opened the door, and it was my Nana, who had been dead for, at that point, probably 10 years or so, not 12 years. And I had loved her so much, and the only thing that happened was I opened the door, I saw her standing there, and I was like, oh my gosh. And she gave me a hug, and then I woke up. And the other times it's happened, it's been my Aunt Teresa, who passed away. And she, it'll be like a before family events and stuff, I'll have dreams of her just kind of being in the room. And a couple of times I've been like, wait a second, what are you doing here? And saying to other people, can you see Aunt Teresa? Oh my gosh. And that's always really nice. I always feel really good in the morning when I wake up from those dreams. And one final story about dreams is that my sister, actually, before she got married, my uncle had passed away. And before she got married, she had a dream that it was, she got married around the 4th of July. And so we were having like lots of parties, and we had lots of, visitors from overseas and things like that for the wedding. And he lived overseas. And she had a dream that she went out to my parents' pool where everyone was having, the 4th of July party. And my sister was like, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? You died." And he was like, "I'm so happy to see you." And I'm getting choked up because it was so sweet. He was like, "Everybody's just so excited for your wedding." And yeah, she's the only person who's ever seen him in dreams. So that's pretty special. And it's kind of cool because even my nana has visited my father, who's not a who's not a believer in the paranormal at all, I don't think, but you never know. So, okay, I'm rambling. I'm sorry this was so long. It's nice to talk to you. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Okay, first of all, you were absolutely visited by a UFO.
There's a follow-up.
Oh, shit.
It says it's an email. Hey guys, note, I was doing this sans script, not Sanskrit, but without a script.
Oh, yes.
I'm saying that.
Okay.
It says sans script. So I totally forgot to say that right before my alien dream ended, the ship had stopped overhead because it knew we were awake. And the last thing I said to myself in the dream was that I told myself to remember I had been awake, which is pertinent to the scariness of the dream. I would redo it, but it wouldn't have been as genuine. My bad. Love you guys, Aislinn.
Whoa. That's what really stuck out to me and struck me was that you're awake. You're awake. You're awake. Like that's so that's so strange.
And I hear that the whole like I'm legally blind, so I wouldn't have been able to see. So I kind of have like a little bit of like I don't want to say it's astral projection because it's clearly not you leaving your body, but there is a consciousness of you outside of your body, and you can see fine because you don't have the eyes to restrict your vision.
Whoa, Marcy.
And not that you're leaving, like I said, but that like there is a consciousness outside of yourself.
Right.
And you're able to pick up on other people's consciousness outside of themselves.
Whoa.
And that
there's a
fucking thing out there, right?
And
like
then there's a fucking UFO, dude.
Or that like it all happened, you were awake, and then it implanted in your mind that you could see too clearly, so that
whoa, so that they were like the things were like, oh, but then it's okay, like they'll think that they were just sleeping, but we got all the information we needed, man.
Because there seemed to be a reason why you're
yes,
even if it were a dream, the for your subconscious to need you to know
you are awake.
Awake.
That's I've never heard that.
Unless
and I've never dreamed, like I'll have dreams where I'm like, oh, this is a dream. And in my dream, I'm like, this is a dream. This is not real. This is a dream.
And then I'm in your dream being like, no, Betsy, it's real. It's going to ruin your life.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was
and then family visiting yes, absolutely. So I think someone else knew that you could be visited in your dreams, and then they're like, let's go.
Yeah. Whoa. It is weird what happens to us when the body just stops, like because you're asleep, so the body's at rest.
Yeah.
But our mind's like, we have to keep ourselves busy, so we'll make a bunch of dreams. But also like, what if it's more?
What if it's more, dude? What if it's more? Huh? It's gotta be more. Right? It's just gotta be.
I mean, I don't know. Our brains are fucking weird.
They're wild.
They're
They're
weird.
wild. That's why it's gotta be more, because there's so much out there
Yes.
that we don't know and we'll never understand, man.
Dude, we'll never get it. You'll never understand, dude.
We should do an episode where we smoke some weed before.
and just let it go off the rails.
And just let it go. I'll just be like, I gotta walk around a little bit, man. This is too intense.
The closest we have is that we were drinking at the Austin live show.
Right.
I think it was fine though.
I had a ball.
I don't know.
I had a blast.
I don't know what happened.
I don't
Dude.
know. Whatever, man. Whatever.
That was really fun. I miss being in person with people.
Oh my God. Me too, man. I miss traveling with friends to fun places.
Oh man.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Shall I read one?
I would like you to.
Okay, let me zoom in again.
This is a great one. It's got pictures, so I'm excited about it.
Oh hell yes, love a pic.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the headline of it, and that's very exciting. Okay, this one is called "Secret Underground Bunker at High School." What? Okay. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I was just listening to your pod and heard you guys mention the fact that you thought LA didn't have as many creepy underground things. That made me remember my high school growing up in SoCal and the secret underground bunker hidden in the auditorium. Whoa. I bet all the theater kids, once they found it, they're like, let's fucking go finger in there.
God, we gotta go. We
gotta go finger in there. Oh, God, I gotta go finger.
I'm a maniac for fingering.
Okay. Oh, my God. Finger banging. Remember that?
I mean, people still do it.
I mean, good. Yes. Everybody should keep finger banging. Okay.
Wait, do you know I wrote a song about that? Like,
give it to me.
It's banging in heaven, eternity of pleasure. It goes on, but you know,
what?
I wrote a musical about.
Oh, yeah. What was it again?
It was called Girl Camp, and it was about two young counselors in training.
Good.
Finding out they were attracted to one another.
Oh, that sounds good. Then you got a nice finger banging song. That sounds really good. Okay. So I went to Torrance High School, which was built in the 1920s. Basically, my entire family went there. My grandparents met there. All my aunts and uncles went there. And my parents met in class at 16 years old. This is giving me very Hill Valley Back to the Future vibes.
Yes.
You know, where it's like your McFlys, your mom and dad met. Like, wow, that's cool. If you've seen any movie set in a high school, then you've probably seen Torrance High. They filmed Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Not Another Teen Movie. I love that movie. She's All That, 90210, and Medium there. One of the levels in Tony Hawk's game is on the roof of the school's walkway. Oh, cool. Then I've definitely skated there. I've been playing so much Tony Hawk.
Oh, yes.
No. Anyway, back to the auditorium. Wow, I'm really excited about Torrance High School. Anyway, back to the auditorium. It was the only building on campus damaged in the 1930s Long Beach earthquake, so it hadn't been demolished and rebuilt. So it had to be. I'm sorry. It was damaged, had to be demolished and rebuilt. I can't remember when I first learned there was a bomb shelter under the auditorium. I knew the theater kids had been down in there
fingering,
and had even found old rations from World War II.
That's sick in like in the good way.
That's sick and like hell yeah, man. That's sick.
Tubular.
Because
tubular bells.
I fucking love tubular bells playing Carol of the Bells. What?
Sorry.
No, hey. Because I am a rule follower. That really blew my mind. Having to say rule and follower at the back to back.
Are there multiple E's? Like, is it RUEL?
Not at all. Because I'm a rule follower. Rule follower. Whoa,
That's a very
dude.
common phrase, is rule follower.
I know, and that blew my mind. Because I am a rule follower.
Wait, are you already smoking weed before we do podcasts?
No, I promise. I promise. Trust me, you would know. I would have been still talking about not another teen movie if I had been. Because I am a rule follower, I decided to get permission to write a ghost story for my newspaper class.
Aw.
Yes. Of course, it would be very well researched. Kidding. I think I researched more for this email.
Hell yeah.
It was mostly just a ploy to get all up in that bunker. Hell yes.
I get it.
Thinking I was so clever, I got my press pass and set off to the auditorium with my camera, doing my best, quote unquote, professional journalist act. When I got there, I snapped pics all around the building. First, I found the super creepy basement utility room, and sitting in the corner was an old gravestone. WTF. Apparently nothing spooky, though. It was used in a senior prank in the 1970s. A kid's dad was a stone cutter, and this grave had mistakes on it, so it was just crap. That's funny. I'm like, I made some mistakes. Here, kids, take my grave. I messed up.
It says, in memory of our beloved son.
Oh, it was just scrap. It wasn't just crap. It's just scrap. Oh yeah. What does it say?
In memory of our beloved son, Bobby Krebs, the bigger one. April 2nd, 1901 through February 20th, 1975. The bigger one is very funny.
The bigger one is so funny. Where am I? So it wasn't just crap, it was just scrap.
Yeah,
the bigger one.
That's our beloved son, the bigger one.
You know, the bigger one. Okay. Where am I? Yes. Working up my courage, I knew the entrance to the bunker was under one of the benches in the foyer. Only one bench hinges up and opens. Wow. That's wild. I found it and hopped down inside the bench. There in front of me was the entrance, just the width of one person crawling on hands and knees.
It took me so long to visualize this, and now I'm like, that's so gross.
It's so nasty. I knew from the theater kids that you had to crawl single file down a long, dark tunnel until you reached the large underground concrete-lined room. Just as I stuck my head in the pitch black hole, one of the security guards saw what I was up to and kicked me out for liability reasons. Definitely not because I was too chicken and not cool enough to crawl into that tiny fucking tunnel. I'm so cool. I did end up writing something for the paper, complete with pics of orbs around the stage, which were probably just dust. I was kind of shocked I captured anything in the photos because I didn't see anything when I was taking them. But I was going to play that shit up. And not let it go to waste. Hell yeah. My mom was able to find the old pics I took on her computer, actually way spookier than I remember. See attachments. Everything got published with the title like, "Is the auditorium haunted?" or something like that. I'm so creative, LOL. So there's probably a copy out there somewhere. The end. Also, if you're looking for some fun, creepy, old-timey LA Times, check out the Huntington Digital Library's online collection. Oh, that's cool. There are amazing old 1900s shots of Pasadena, and their Edison collection has early 1900s pictures of all car crashes involving telephone poles. Whoa, I'm going to look that up for sure. My favorite scene, Signal Hill in Long Beach, used to be oil derricks as far as the eye could see. My dad loved to tell stories of climbing up and riding on them, bucking bronco style.
That's very
Although
funny.
LA is a lot less haunted than other places, it has plenty of spooky things if you know where to look. Say hi to LA for me. Love, Alyssa.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, we got fucking pictures.
Yeah, we got pictures. I'll put them on Funny Feelings Instagram.
There's Bobby Crepes, the bigger one.
So funny. And then in the auditorium,
look at these.
Yeah, there are orb pictures with
They're-
little.
Whoa.
I want to say there's like.
They don't
looks
look like dusk to me.
It does look like things are inside of the orbs.
Yeah, it totally does. Oh, that's a creepy auditorium for sure.
Yeah, it looks like a skull in one of these orbs in the lower. If you look in the lower right-hand corner and you can zoom in with your
zoom. Wait, which picture are you looking at?
I'm looking at the black and white picture of the orbs in the auditorium, and there you can zoom on in. I just took a little screenshot, so I'll include the zoom of it.
Ooh,
and it looks like
something's in there for sure.
Oh, or an octopus. It might look like an octopus a little bit. Or squid.
Oh, I see octopus.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. I mean, these orbs, dude. They don't look like... I feel because if there was dust, there'd be more, right?
It's so hard to... I am very, on the fence about orbs now that I have security cameras. It's really kind of
because you got a lot
ruined
of
the
orbs.
mystery for me. But it definitely is.
But they seem just so pronounced. I guess it's photos that who knows. Like this one, the color photo one, like it just seems so pronounced.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway,
creepy
also
bunker, dude.
Very scary to crawl down a little hole. Scarier than a ghost.
I don't know why that blew my mind though. Of like, oh yeah, I guess that is like a good way to get into a bomb shelter.
Yeah.
Like, but I always thought it was just like a big door with a thing, which I guess some might be, but like where it is like, oh yeah, crawl.
No, that sounds terrible to have to crawl.
Yeah, horrifying. I don't want to do that.
Especially if it's for like a school. Like that's gonna like inevitably kill half the kids. They're gonna like get caught and suffocate.
Right. Whoa, that's so spooky, man.
I don't like it. I don't
that's
like
so
a bomb
spooky.
Shelter.
I don't like a bomb shelter either.
I don't come from a place with basements or anything underground, so I'm a little afraid of them.
Wow. Yeah, that's fair enough.
I don't know what could happen down there.
I know.
Down there? I don't know what could happen down there.
Parties, dude.
Parties. All right, here's one, and it's called 2 Bathroom Ghosts for the Price of 1.
Oh, no.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. It's a black heart emoji and a skull emoji.
Hell yes.
I have a couple of potentially paranormal stories for you. I say potentially because I really want them to have reasonable explanations other than ghosts for the sake of me being able to fall asleep at night.
Yeah.
Fair
enough.
The first one happened when I was house/dog sitting for my best friend and her family while they were out of town. Growing up, she would always say that she thought her house was haunted and I would go along with it, but actually be thinking that there was no way a suburban house built in the 80s could be haunted. I obviously hadn't seen Poltergeist yet.
There we go.
That's right. Once I was all alone in the big house, I really started to notice how creepy it was. I was on the edge of all night. I've never heard that phrase. I love it. I was on the edge. Oh, I get it. I was on the edge all night.
All night. Yes. Okay.
And it doesn't say it says I was on edge all night.
Oh, so you're just making up a new phrase.
I was on the edge of all night.
I was on the edge of all night.
That's my new movie.
The Edge of All Night. I'd watch that.
I don't even know what it's about, but it's going to be great.
That's fine. I think that's how movies are written is you pick a title and then figure it out from there.
Almost every single thing I have ever written has been because of a title.
Yeah. I mean, all of Hallmark Christmas movies are just like, okay, Christmas cupcake. All right, let's write a movie about Christmas cupcake.
I actually have a friend that's in a lot of Hallmark movies like that.
Good. They
She's
rule.
she's like always like the, sweet, unassuming lead.
Who is she?
I'll have to like check. I actually think she should come on the podcast sometime. So I'll get her to come. My friend Jessie.
Got to. I'm sure I've seen.
She's always in
I've
those.
seen her in them. I'm
sure you have. She's always like, it's a Christmas princess or something like that.
Great. Good. We got to get her on.
I was on edge all night and felt very relieved when the morning came without me having any ghostly incidents. I was eating breakfast when her dog started growling and barking like crazy.
No.
I thought maybe someone knocked at the door and I didn't hear it. So I went out to their foyer and only to see that she was barking at the bottom of the stairs looking up towards their bathroom.
No.
But before I could even process what was happening, I heard the bathroom tap turn on full force. I was absolutely terrified, but in that moment, I learned that when it comes to fight or flight, I guess I'm full on fight because I ran right up those stairs yelling, "Who the fuck?" Only to find the bathroom empty. All I could do was think, well, I guess she was right after all, and went back down the stairs to finish my breakfast. The next story happened in my childhood home, which definitely had the baddest of vibes. Lots of creepy things happened to me while living there, but this is the only one that I can't write off as paranoia or being half asleep. I was in my late teens, maybe early 20s, and I had been out partying with friends. Ludicrous. It was probably around 2 a.m. and I was very quietly getting ready for bed in the bathroom right across the hall from my open. I was getting ready for bed in the bathroom right across the hall from my mom's room. The house was absolutely silent, and I was being as careful as my drunk ass could be not to make any noise. I was just about to open the door to leave the bathroom when I heard, clear as day, in a panicked male voice, "Cara?"
Oh.
I froze, and I thought my heart was going to explode. My brain started scrambling for an explanation. Maybe my mom heard me and is so mad her voice sounded male.
Whoa. Cara.
Cara. Nope. I know her angry voice. Maybe someone broke in. Then why would they know my name? I couldn't tell you how long I just stood in the bathroom, terrified to leave. But eventually, I got a yawn in the middle of that.
Marcy!
I just couldn't breathe. Sometimes yawns are about breathing and not about tiredness.
Yeah. I mean, when I get anxious, I yawn a bunch to get
more breaths.
My body's like, please get air.
Maybe I just
please get air.
It scared me too much. I had to force myself to breathe. Maybe someone broke in. Then why would they know my name? I couldn't tell you how long I just stood in the bathroom, terrified to leave. But eventually, I just had to force myself to shrug it off and go to bed.
Whoa.
I never mentioned it to anyone until somewhat recently when I told my sister about it. Her reaction was something like, "No, don't, me too." The validation about the same thing happened to her comforts me that I'm not nuts, but also makes the memory so much scarier. Thank you so much for reading this if you do. Sorry if it was a little long. Stay spooky, Cara.
Whoa.
Cara,
I hate to say it, but that sounds like
pretty paranormal.
Pretty paranormal, dude.
Very
paranormal. I think you are able to attract. No, just kidding.
Wait, what?
You attract paranormal things to happen to. Just kidding.
They're gonna happen to you every single day, Cara. And I can't help it. I'm so sorry. This is how it is.
I'm just saying. I just think that's what's gonna happen.
2021 for you is just being nonstop harassed by ghosts. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry. That's just what I think, and I know everything.
I've never been wrong about a thing in my life. So.
Never. Ever have I been wrong.
I can't stop this.
Wow.
Both of those are so individually creepy.
Yeah. The faucet, dude.
Dogs, no. Dogs, no.
Dogs, they know.
The dog was like, I'm gonna kill. That's my bathroom.
Yeah, I swear I like to take a leak.
Now, why did ghosts? Why we talked about it? So why they love a bathroom?
Ghosts love a bathroom.
They love a bathroom.
They love them. I don't. Maybe it's Maybe they are like, well, I'll go here because it'll be private. And then we interrupt them while they're using the bathroom.
Yes.
So maybe we're the assholes?
Yes, Betsy. Do you think they're just in there looking at their ghost phones?
The whole time. Like, what are you doing in there? Oh, no,
scrolling through ghost TikTok.
Insta ghost.
Yeah.
Tin dead.
Tin dead.
Boomble. Is it Bumble one?
Oh.
Boomble. Ghostmates.
They're
definitely doing Ghostmates.
Oh yeah, ordering from Ghostmates. I can't think of any. I was trying
Wait,
so hard.
you were doing one. Plenty of what?
Plenty of flesh.
Good.
Also, with the second one of the voice saying her name, and also her sister saying that happened to her as well.
Yep.
Do you think that was like a, I don't know, like a ghost dad? like a
ghost dad.
Like a ghost. Someone like, it seemed like chastising, right?
A little bit, yeah. Like, I know you're drunk.
Or she said the voice sounded panicked.
Oh, right.
Do you think
it was like warning, Cara?
Or I assume it was just like maybe it was a ghost that lived in the house and she scared it.
Right.
Coming in so late.
Right. I think it is. We're interrupting them as much as they're interrupting us, man.
Cara, please.
Oh, yeah, you caught a ghost taking a shower and they were naked.
Cara,
they gotta hide their ghost privates.
Cara, it's my ghost stick. Get out of here.
My ghost stick. Oh, if anybody has seen a ghost dick or ghost titties or ghost ginies or butts, please let us know immediately.
Yes, call Betsy. Her number is bleep blop bleep 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 blop.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. That's my number. That's just match those sounds to your phone, and you will get me. Bleep blop bleep bloop bloop. Whoa.
These
were great. This is a whole day of chills.
Yes.
Like all episode, I just got chills.
Just chills to hell. Now, I do have one more. I mean, we could end it now, but I do have one more voice message one.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Time? Let's
I got time.
Let's just throw it on in there and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. So I don't have a ghost story today or a story about a haunting or anything creepy like that. I just wanted to get you ladies' opinion on these experiences I've had that I've labeled as sleep paralysis. I'm not really sure if they qualify, even though I feel like I was paralyzed. So a couple of years ago, maybe 3 or 4, I had this period of time where I had constant sleep paralysis. It was happening like, I don't know if it was weekly, it wasn't daily or anything, but it was definitely very frequent. It was so frequent that I was scared to go to sleep, and I would cry because I was scared that it would happen to me again. So I would cry before going to bed, and I would freak out really badly, and I was just terrified to go to sleep. So what would happen is I was actually kind of sick at the time, like with a cold, and there would be instances where I guess I would stop breathing in my sleep. So it would be a couple of times where like my head would position, I guess, and my nose would be, or my mouth would be blocked and my nose would be stuffed and I would stop breathing. So I would kind of wake up in the dream, like I would realize that I was, like that I couldn't breathe. and I would be conscious, but I couldn't move to flip myself so I could breathe again. So I would literally be like suffocating. And I don't remember the actual dreams that I was experiencing when it would happen, but I remember like kind of clearly this one time I was laying and I was on my stomach, and I believe like I said, my nose was stuffed and my mouth was covered by the pillow from the way I was sleeping. And I remember in my dream, I was dreaming that I was drowning, and I remember being semi-conscious but also still kind of dreaming and thinking like, I'm about to drown if I can't move and save myself. And I just remember it took so long for me to be able to move again, because when I have these experiences, I have to focus my energy, all my like energy and concentration is on like moving my hand. So like it's like once I can move my hand, then I can kind of move my arm, and then I'll snap and I'll be able to move. So it's like all this concentration on being able to move my hand. So I just remember like I started to like feel like my head was going to explode, and I kind of felt like I just remember feeling like I'm about to drown, I'm about to die, like I am not going to live through this. And in the final second, like I was able to flip over, and I had like the worst headache because I was concentrating so hard on moving my hand. I had the worst headache when I woke up. And so that was probably the worst one that I ever experienced, because I truly felt like I'm about to die here, like this is the end. And even worse, I think it was the same day, but I went back to sleep, and I had another like bout of sleep paralysis. And I remember hearing my mom, like I remember coming to, I couldn't move, I kind of couldn't breathe. And I remember hearing my mom like on the other side of my bedroom door, like leaving. Like I heard her like getting her things together, like picking up her keys, picking up her stuff. And I remember hearing her leaving, and I remember trying so hard to like cry for help, but I could not make a single sound and I could not move. And I remember just hearing the door close as she left, and thinking like, I'm truly about to like suffocate and die in this bed. And if only I could have said something to my mom, if only my mom could have heard me. And I just remember being so upset, like 2 times in one day, just like this is the end, like I'm about to die in this bed from sleeping. So those are the 2 instances that I really remember. And I don't know if they count as sleep paralysis, because I didn't have like when I have these experiences, I don't see anything. I'm usually truly just fighting to breathe, trying to move so I can breathe again, and I'm straining, and I don't really have the experience of like seeing a dark figure or anything like that. So I'm not sure if those count, but I will say that I did have one experience one time where I was sleeping with my face to the wall and my back to a window. It was across the room, but my back was facing the window. And I remember in my dream, not in my dream, but as I was coming to or whatever, I remember feeling like something was behind me. I had an overwhelming sense that something was behind me from the window. And this was actually like after some really crazy situation happened with an ex that was like showing up at my house. So I feel like I remember thinking like it was my ex coming through my window, and I remember being scared. And then suddenly like I felt something get in bed behind me, and I was freaking out, like he got in my house somehow or whatever, but I ended up being able to jerk myself awake, and it all ended up being sleep paralysis. And that's the most genuine experience that I've had that kind of links up with what other people say. So I don't know, I just kind of wanted to share, because no one else's experiences are like the verge of suffocation and death, and I just wanted to know if anyone, or if you ladies have heard of anyone experiencing something like that, and if that, I guess, counts as sleep paralysis, or if that's just like normal. I don't know. So thank you guys, I love your show. Sorry if this was long, and thank you for any feedback you guys may have.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is, I wish I'd listened to this earlier, but because this is from October 2019.
Whoa.
So I just want to get what's your take on this first, Betsy?
I don't know.
Because I don't think this is paranormal.
You don't?
I think this is a medical issue.
I was thinking, I was like, I feel I would go to the doctor because like sleep apnea or something.
It's exactly what I was thinking. I think,
and then it feeds into your, because it's on your mind.
yeah, because you
So it
literally
feeds-
can't breathe. So
Whoa, that's
I
so scary.
one, I think she didn't have a cold. I think she had the flu really bad. I think, and she was having high fevers probably, and maybe it was a cold, but I think she was. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, that sounds like a flu, and that you're having sort of
fever dreams.
Yeah, you have bad dreams, and But then as they were telling more, I was like, oh, I think they might have sleep apnea, which can really fuck up your dreams and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the idea of being so scared to go to sleep is so sad.
Well, and also sleep paralysis, like the medical rationale behind it is that it's caused by lack of sleep and stress and anxiety.
Oh yeah.
And any of that could be going on while you're sick or with the breakup and being,
that one felt like sleep or like just we've talked about those, just one of those intense dreams of just kind of like of something that is just going on in your day. Like I've had those, like especially when I nap, of just like, and it doesn't even have to be like intense, but even if it's just like, oh, I know people are going to come over in a couple of hours or whatever, I honk shoe out, and then I have a dream that's kind of anxiety driven, that feels very real, and like, somebody's, I don't know, there's oof.
Well, it's those hypnopompic and hypnagogic, right?
That's what
hypnagogic.
It is. Yes.
Sorry, hypnopompic and hypnagogic. And so when you're falling asleep, which one is which? Hypnagogic is when you're falling asleep, and hypnopompic is when you're waking up. Very hard for me to say.
I mean, that is big words.
Yeah, I had to look them up. But I really do think that you should do a sleep study test to see if you have sleep apnea, because a lot of people think that it's something that only older people get or heavy people, and that's not true. I know a couple of women who are in their 30s and pretty thin have it, and it's just you're, I don't know why you stop breathing, but that can cause all kinds of other medical issues.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a surgeon once say that he said that he can tell when he does surgery if someone has sleep apnea. He could tell because you could tell inside, like it's.
Whoa.
He's like, I can always tell.
Oh my God. What surgeon was he? What did he cut open? What was he, a specific one, or just kind of a general?
I think
a general dude.
I don't really know him that well, so
come on, tell me your best friend surgeon's deal, dude.
I just know surgeons,
Marcy's always hanging out with surgeons. Whoa, that's oof. That's so yeah. It felt kind of more medical.
Also, these sleep disorders can cause loss of muscle control too. I'm not saying that it wasn't paranormal. It just, to me, like as I was hearing it, it sounded medical, and that I would look into medical reasonings behind it.
Right. And it is, and like we were saying before, of just that, like, you start dreaming of like, oh, I'm going to drown, because your body is like, I'm not breathing correctly or whatever. And just that anxiety of being afraid to go to sleep can just add. Which is also kind of paranormal. The brain is so paranormal, man.
It's so stressful when you are worried about sleeping. It's just stressful.
Oh, it's so stressful.
But I would say, if you're listening, I would go, I know it's probably a crazy time to do any kind of sleep study now, but check into it in the future.
Yeah. And maybe you're feeling better. Maybe it was just a flu and you're just stuffed up and
Yeah, my friend has a mask, and I think they're pretty small now, but it seems it's still like, I don't want to wear one of those. Maybe one day they'll get it down to like just like nose inserts.
Yeah, just like pop them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, I remember my friend had one and it was like, whoa, this is a machine,
Yes.
dude. Like, you look like a Star Wars person.
Yeah. Yeah, I think someone in my family, yeah, I'm like, it looks like a bomb, like a World War II like gas mask.
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
I think they've improved technology a little since then. But
Nice.
yeah, check it out. Spooky nonetheless. I don't want to not breathe.
Scary. All of it's so scary.
Sometimes I snore just a little, like it'll just be like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll wake me up, and then I'm like, oh my God, is that sleep paralysis? I mean, not sleep paralysis. I worry that it's like, oh my God, is that sleep apnea? A doctor was like, no, that's just snoring.
You just snore. I snore. But you just give me a good shove, I'll shut up immediately.
I just can't sleep on my back without like a little.
Yeah, me too. And I like sleeping on my back. Like, that's my preference. Is it? I knew that.
It's better for you. All right. Well, we're just talking
now
medical
we're just
stuff
talking about
now.
sleep. I gotta go take a nap or something.
I know it's 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. What am I doing?
I'm sorry. It's sleep o'clock.
Sleep o'clock.
Okay. These were great.
These were so great. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Boop, boop, doo.
We'll keep it up. We're gonna get gas. We're just keeping you on your toes, us on our toes.
Yeah.
No rules.
Just right.
No rules.
Rule followers over here.
Rural followers. That really tripped me up, man. Rules.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Talk to you next week. Bye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.